Welcome everyone. Today we'll be discussing the next topic in the subject C405 Environmental Engineering 1 Module 4. So we'll discuss what is a pressure filter. So a pressure filter is actually a rapid gravity sand filter that is an enclosed airtight cylindrical steel container, and here the water admitted into this filter is coagulated water. We use coagulated water for filtration through a pressure filter, and it then passes through the sand and the gravel, and finally it will emerge out at a pressure that is sufficiently enough to allow the distribution without additional pumping. So after filtration through a pressure filter, since the pressure developed is greater than the atmospheric pressure, there is no need of an additional pump, and it can just allow the distribution of the water. Now the pressure filters are actually mainly used in iron and manganese removal plants, and also a pressure sand filter is contained under pressure in a steel tank, like I told you, which may be vertical or horizontal. So the tank may be either horizontal type or the vertical type, and the diameter of the vertical type of a tank varies from 2 to 2.5 meters, and the length varies from 2.5 to 8 meters, and it can also be horizontal type. So as with gravity filters, the media is usually sand or a combination of media. It can be sand plus gravel or other materials, or it can be simply sand. And here again the filtration rates are almost similar to that through a rapid gravity filter. So this is a typical horizontal type. The first one, that is figure A, represents or shows a horizontal type pressure filter, and figure B represents a vertical type pressure filter. So it's actually a diagrammatic sketch of these. Now the uniformity coefficient as well as effective size of the filter sand will be the same as that which we use in a rapid gravity filter, while the thickness of the sand bed here might vary from 50 to 60 centimeters. And gravel layers, I already, when we discussed rapid gravity filters, we had discussed the different layers of the filter media. So here again the gravel layers are also will follow the same practice as that in the case of a rapid gravity sand filter. And the under drainage system also consists of pipe grids or falls bottoms, and washing of the filter media is accomplished by reversing the flow by manipulating the valves in the piping. So here you can see there are 4 types of valves here also. At the top you can see valve A, there is valve B, valve C, and valve D. So valve A is the raw water inlet valve, valve B is the wash water inlet valve, valve C is the filtered water valve, and D represents the, or D is the wash water drain valve. To the right side you can see valve D and valve A at the left top, and then bottom here you can see valve B and valve C. So these are the different valves. A is the raw water inlet valve, the wash water inlet valve B, the filtered water valve C, and the wash water drain valve D. So automatic pressure filters are also available, in which the backwashing is done automatically. So either the backwashing has to be done separately, or it can even occur automatically, and there are such pressure filters wherein the backwashing will be done automatically. That will be there will be a fixed interval of time, say number of hours or number of days, so after which automatically the backwashing will occur. And these pressure filters are particularly advantageous for installations where the water is received under pressure, and no pumping after the filtration is required. And because the filter container is airtight, the filter may be placed on a pressure line. So it's completely airtight, so we can place this on a pressure line, and the only loss of head that is required to force the water through the filter. Now coming to the rate of filtration, the filtration rate is much higher than that in the case of a rapid gravity filter, and here the rate may vary from 6,000 to 15,000 liters per hour per meter squared of the filter area. And for this reason they are actually considered as being unreliable in removing the bacteria that is present in water, and they are also not used for treating the municipal water supplies, and mainly they are used in clarifying the softened water, that is water that is softened, hard water after it is being softened. In order to clarify it, we use the pressure filters, and also at industrial plants, and they are also mainly used in treating the swimming pool water which has to be recirculated. So these are the main uses of a pressure filter.